Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura. I am a podiatrist and I live in Brighton in the south of England. So as this is my new channel, I just wanted to introduce myself. And so I've been a podiatrist for the past 4 years and absolutely love my job. It took 3 years to train, and so this isn't just cutting toenails, this is dealing with ulcers, biomechanics and arthritis, and very much to do with diabetes, because there can be lots of complications when it comes to diabetes, when it comes to the feet. So the main complications when it comes to diabetes are eye damage, kidney damage and nerve damage. So you can have a person have a heart attack and not know. This is actually, I remember one of my lecturers saying that she was at King's College Hospital and they were like, oh, I'm just feeling a bit sick. They went, oh, can we just do an ECG on you? And she was having a full-blown heart attack, which is a bit scary. And then, so this is why a lot of people can go blind, and you can also have nerve damage. And so with the nerve damage, I've actually known people to have shards of glass in their foot and not know, or hairs in their feet. And one of my lecturers was even saying, this is a very extreme case, where it was a gentleman who had type 1 diabetes. So this is, it used to be known as insulin dependent, but basically it's the one where you inject insulin or you have an insulin pump. And what happened is he was 32. He didn't have very good control when it came to his diabetes, when it came to his blood sugars, because if you have uncontrolled blood sugars, you can get nerve damage, nerve damage, which is peripheral neuropathy, kidney damage, nephropathy, and retinopathy, which is the eye damage. And he had a 2-year-old. And what do 2-year-olds like to do? They like to put things in their mouth. And basically, he'd been playing with Lego. He put this Lego brick in his daddy's shoe, and the next day he actually lost his leg, which was really quite scary. And this is because of infection. And so it made me very much a health education advocate. So I decided that I was going to write a book, and so that was 4 years ago. So it was just after I graduated, and it was because I was a bit bored, to be honest. And so I sat down, I spoke to my phone. So because I'm dyslexic, I find it quite difficult to write. So that's actually how I even did my dissertation, which was fab. And so after 2 days, I actually had a book, and I was thinking, how about getting in contact with different people, like fitness instructors. And then I was like, actually, no, why don't I publish it? And so I contacted one of my friends, Harley Cole. He is a very, very talented illustrator. And I'm very lucky to have him as a very good friend. And I wanted to see if he would be interested in helping me with the project. Luckily he was. And so the first one came out 2 years ago, and it's called Grandpa Diet and Diabetes. So this is it. Yeah, I don't want it to get well, the light shining on it. And so I only actually intended to write the one, and then I sent it to one of my friends and asked what she thought, because she had a child who was in the age range at the time. And the first question that they asked back was, what happens next? Had I even considered that? Nope. So within about 5 minutes I wrote the second book as in a storyline, and so I basically said, okay, so this is what happens. It has kind of changed because my editor was just saying, Laura, it doesn't make sense. So I've got the second one to be coming out quite soon. Not sure of the date yet. I am waiting. I'm just waiting on Harley because he's got a lot of stuff on at the moment. And so once that's done, we're full steam ahead for the second book. But with the first and 2 books I actually self-published, and currently I'm also I'm researching a whole load of literary agents because I've actually decided if I'm going to be writing more, I want to see about getting somebody to help. So I'm looking at getting a literary agent at the moment and seeing, because I've written the 3rd book already, which is called My Different Type of Friend, and I'm halfway through, well, about a quarter of the way through writing my 4th book, which is not got a name, but it is on a subject called diabulimia, which is type 1 diabetes with an eating disorder, which is quite a tough one to do. And so those are going to be the 4 that I'm doing to do with the diabetes. However, my next project is actually going to be on a very serious subject. It's going to be actually an autobiographical account of myself having sepsis as a healthcare professional. So I don't know if you can see, you have this scar here and this scar here. Don't know if you can see that. Earlier on in the year I almost died, and so I'm wanting to actually help educate healthcare professionals on the way that we need to be treated properly, and also post-care as well. And it's something that since this has happened, it's really actually helped my clinical practice, because I'm actually, well, we can deal with infections so often that we can get a little bit blasé, and so it means that now I would never get blasé about anything in my life when it comes to that kind of thing. So if ever anyone had an infection on their foot, it would be like, okay, I know how scary this is going to be, but you need to sort it now. Yeah, so that's going to be my next one, but it will be in a while. And so yeah, so hope you like this video. Please like it, and there'll also be a subscription thing in the corner. Please subscribe as well, and thank you for taking time to listen. Take care, thanks, bye.